Hi guys, it's ASBYT and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we're going to be looking at what to expect from the latest Vivo phone, the Vivo V9. It's a lot of Vs. Let's see how good it is. Now, yesterday I did a video on the OnePlus 6 and potentially leaked confirmation on some of the specs and the price for the device. And a lot of people in the comments suggested that the actual price was in Canadian dollars or in Australian dollars, or of course even the fact that it was in US dollars, but a price in another country outside of the US, like China for example. And pretty much everyone was saying that the price was far too high and they wouldn't buy the OnePlus 6 if it indeed came out at the $750 US that it was leaked as on this picture. Bar a couple that were saying that they make fantastic products that compete with the top flagships of this world. It's their time to shine. They deserve to sort of pay what they spend, charge what they want was the phrase that I was looking for. We got there in the end. But this debate actually got me thinking, if indeed, which is still a big if they start pricing the OnePlus range in that top bracket, if the OnePlus 6 does become too expensive for the average consumer, which it most certainly would be at that price, but let's for argument's sake say they do, a lot of you guys are going to be wanting to find something else that is a more affordable option but still delivering a decent product. So where better to look than the two phones that come under that one umbrella that houses OnePlus as well, which is of course BBK Electronics, which has OnePlus, Oppo and Vivo. So today we are going to be looking at the brand new Vivo V9 and all the latest information. Vivo, who are famed for their smartphone, which was pretty much the first to use that under the screen fingerprint technology after working very heavily with Synaptics. But today we're of course looking at the title, we're talking about the Vivo V9 because based on all of the latest leaks and renders, it looks almost identical to the Oppo R15 and of course the OnePlus 6. But it's going to come in at a cheaper price. As you can see from the hands-on videos, you can see that we are going to get another notch phone, and I'm not going to go into that. That's a video for another day. I've done far too many videos on that notch idea already, which you can go and check out if you're interested. But it has got the notch at the top, it's got very small bezels left and right and at the bottom. It's going to be a 6.3 IPS display, and that's going to be 2280 by 1080 with a PPI density of 400. So of course it was renounced. It's not even renounced. It was announced a few days ago that it is due to be available from April in terms of actually going and buying it. And here's what to expect. So it is going to be running Android 8.1 straight from the box, but it is going to be a company skin over the top, which is of course the interestingly named FunTouch OS. Not the best name for a skin, to be honest. But we move on. Interestingly, it's going to be using a Qualcomm Snapdragon 626 processor, and the GPU will be a Adreno 506. There's some shaky rumours about how many variants of this phone will be available on sale, but the one that we do know for sure is a 64GB of storage and a 4GB of RAM version, with SD card support for up to 256. The camera will be a dual camera, 16 megapixel and a 5 megapixel with f2.0 aperture. In terms of the video capacity, you'll be able to record videos at 2160p at 30 frames a second. And interestingly, the front-facing shooter is going to be a 24 megapixel camera, again with f2.0 aperture and up to 1080p full HD recording. And of course, the battery is going to be 3260 milliamp. It's going to have Bluetooth 4.2, which is a little bit disappointing, but I'm sure not a deal breaker for many people in this area of the market. As you can see from the pictures, there is going to be the fingerprint sensor on the back, so not under the display that we have seen in the other Vivo phone at this moment in time, which is an interesting take on the market. It's clearly, in my opinion, not ready, as I feel it is a sort of first-gen version, which a lot of people are sort of staying well clear of at this moment in time, until it becomes a far more reliable and quick service. And finally, we also believe there's going to be two different colour variants, a gold and a black. And the very, very crucial bit of information for you guys is, of course, the price. And we're led to believe it's going to retail for around 300 euros, which comes in at around 250, just a bit more UK sterling. And of course, roughly around 400 US dollars, I believe. My conversion rates are probably not 100% correct, so I would double check that yourselves, but it's roughly around those figures. So all in all, an interesting product for sure, especially for you guys who, like I mentioned at the start, are looking for potentially an alternative to the OnePlus range if it does indeed go too expensive. Maybe not with the OnePlus 6 even, but if it starts to go up and up and up, which the trend is creeping up from them for sure. If at some point it becomes too expensive, then of course we always look for alternatives on this channel. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this Vivo V9. Is it something that you are very interested in? Is the price more acceptable than perhaps some of the other phones in and around that sort of quality? Or is there another phone at this moment in time in that sort of price bracket that is better for you? Are you a OnePlus user? If the OnePlus goes too expensive, would you consider jumping to an Oppo or a Vivo phone? I will try and get my hands on both the Vivo V9 and the Oppo R15, as well as the OnePlus 6 when it arrives, so that I can do full unboxing and review videos for you, as well as like a month's use video, because I think personally they are more helpful for you guys watching than just a standard, this is the phone, this is how it looks. You need to know how it actually functions in real life use. So if you are interested in that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click that little notification bell, because then whenever I post a video on the Vivo V9, the OnePlus 6, the Oppo R15, or any smartphones, or indeed any tech, because I also do Android TV box reviews, laptops, tablets, computers, headphones, all sorts of hardware, but as well as that I do software and app reviews as well, and tutorials. So if you're interested in basically tech daily, then make sure you join this wonderful community. So I love you and leave you. I'll see you in the next one. Say ASBYT. Peace out.